guys, so this is not how I planned on starting this vlog, but I just wanted to get on with it. Sorry if you can hear a whirring noise, that's the fan in the background. It's so hot at the moment. So you can probably guess from the title, this is a weekend homey reading vlog. It is a bank holiday weekend and I thought I would vlog for you. Not how I planned on starting this vlog. I've got no makeup on, my hair is a mess. I was at work this morning and then I came home and I've completely cleaned the house top to bottom, so I am definitely a mess, and I did all the errands and things that I needed to do, so that's all out the way for the weekend. Plans for this weekend: number one, a lot of reading. I will share with you what I'm reading in a minute. Actually, I'm going to turn that fan off in case it was very distracting. So yes, I'll show you what I'm currently reading. I don't know what else I plan on reading, but hopefully I finish this book at least this weekend. We might be going over to see my mum and the dogs, so if we do, I will take you with me so you can get some cute dog footage. But yeah, Darren is on his way home. I am just about to, well, I've started dinner for him, and yeah, I think that's it. So there's a couple things like that I just want to like show you, catch up on, like some things I may have bought that's not consistent enough for a haul. I want to show you the books that I've bought in the month of May, because I don't really want to do a whole book haul for 2 books, so I will show you that. But what I'm reading, let's get to the point, is The Lido by Libby Page. I've had this for a while. I can't even remember where I first saw it. I am not that far into it, but it is sort of set from 2 people's perspectives. So you've got an elderly lady and then you've got like a young journalist, and what they have, that the place that brings them together is this Lido. If you don't know what a Lido is, it's like an outside swimming pool, quite popular back in the day in the UK, not many around anymore, and there is threat of this Lido closing, and obviously the elderly woman has gone to it for decades, and the journalist is doing the report on it, and so obviously they are going to form some sort of relationship. We don't know how that's going to work out, but obviously they come together to save this Lido really, and in between you get snippets of different people that visit the Lido. So there was like a pregnant woman and like a really high businessman, and like what their thoughts and what goes through their head when they're going swimming, and how it sort of just like takes them away to another place. So I'm enjoying it so far. The chapters are very small, which I like, because I feel like I'm more likely to read more, because I'm like, oh, I'll just read one more chapter and it's only a couple more pages, and then before I know it, I'm like 10 chapters in. So yes, that is what I plan on reading, and yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll catch up with you in a bit, maybe when I start reading, maybe when Darren gets in, if he wants to be on camera. Probably won't. In other news, my plants are thriving, except for the one that died, which I think I showed in a favourites video. I will show you, but they are looking spectacular. I've sort of moved them a little bit, but so far not killed them yet, so that's great. So I've got what I like to call my little spider plant. So he's doing alright. The only thing is, I've noticed that there is like a little tiny hole in the bottom of this pot, and so the water leaks out. This like lily plant, I'm not quite sure what it is specifically. Again, love it, it's doing well. And then I put this other little plant here, which I've had for maybe 1.5 to 2 years. So I am pretty pleased with that. So I'm going to stop waffling on and maybe read a bit of my book before I've got to finish dinner. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit, and hopefully I will sort my hair out in the meantime. So I haven't read any of my books yet, but I'm getting into the book reading spirit by watching book vlogs. That is what I've been enjoying doing lately. I will, if I remember, try and link some of my favourite people down below, but because I know I probably won't, I will just show you who I've been watching. So I've just watched and I've just sort of got into is Emma Books. So that was her latest one. I'm about to watch this one by Ingrid Nielsen, and then where's the other one? And among the Tory grassroots, there is a desire for change at the top. Peru's Project. I've mentioned her before, and I love watching her weekly vlogs or weekend reading vlogs. So that is what I'm doing at the moment. Haven't actually read any of my book yet, but just chilling. I don't think I'm going to be updating much on here tonight. I will let you know if I make any progress in my book. At the moment I'm on page 57, which is chapter 11, so if I make any progress I will let you know, and if not I will see you tomorrow. Hello friends, so I'm essentially in the same place, but it is Saturday. Needless to say, I didn't read any more last night. I was quite tired. So what's happening today? We are heading over to my mum's around midday. It is about 10:30. I woke up surprisingly early for a Saturday, and I've been very productive, you know, washed my hair, put on some actual makeup and decent clothes. I'm going to hopefully film a couple of videos before we go. I want to film my May favourites and a couple other bits and pieces to tag onto other videos. But yeah, just wanted to check in with you and say good morning and start the vlog for today. I think after yesterday I'm feeling very productive, so I want to like get things done. I think tonight I'm going to have a bath, so I will get a good chunk of reading in then, and yeah, that is that. So I'm going to film some videos and we'll check in with you in a bit. So I have just finished recording my videos. I did my May favourites and then a little tag on to my away luggage review. That's probably already up by now. Something to note, I mentioned these cute little AirPods, but they're not like Apple ones, in my favourites. So if you want to know my thoughts on these, head over to that video, because it's probably up in and around this time. So it is about 11 o'clock now, and I'm pleased to have got this all sorted in. So we're just going to get ready now and then head over to my mum's and we get to see the dogs. So I will take you with you. I will show you as much as we can. Probably not when we're out like having lunch, but yeah, I'll take you along for the journey, and maybe Darren will say hello in this part of the vlog. Wow. 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 It's my boys. Hello. Hello. In. Ow, scratchy on the legs.
Oh, you wore the wrong thing, didn't you?
Ow.
Dog.
Oh. Hello. Hello, Fozzie. Oh.
That's her.
Hello.
Boomerang. Oh, I can throw that there.
Hello.
You're like a dog. Come on, you two. What's this then? Come on, then, in here.
Where are we going?
Huh?
Where are we going? Husky.
Well, Sophie wants a
Oh yeah, I would quite like a scone.
is she? Where is she? Hello, Foz. Oh, is that you were hiding?
I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you two?
Oswald? Baby! Ooh, ooh.
Bring the table over.
Ooh. Toby, stop eating the grass, please. Stop it, you're a little so-and-so.
I won't get the other people. It rains.
Toby,
Grab these and
Toby.
what do you want? Want to play?
Oh, yes, please. Oh.
Go get it then. Go get it. Oh.
Oh, Oscar. Oscar's down there.
Oh, no.
Hello, Ozzy. Hello. Up, up. Up, up. Where's Ratty? He's sat with Darren. There he is. There he is. Toby. Ratty. Toby.
What's the matter with you? Where's my boy?
Hey, Fozzie.
What's Aaron doing anyway?
Don't know. Just on his own.
Oh, they've had their nails done and now they're having tapas.
Oscar. Oscar. Ratty. Hello. Near rub. Oscar, you'll get green nose.
Will you settle down?
Oh. Hello, Ratty. Hello. Hello. Yeah. You got grass on you. Got grass on your chops. What have you got?
Got a boinker.
Bring it here. Have you got that stuck?
No. What you got?
Like that. Go on then.
More, please.
Look, he wants love. Oh. Yeah, you try and pick him up though. Only on his terms. Oh, it's a chair.
Me, Darren.
Rats, more rats.
I'll get a chair out.
Go on, get it. Go and get it.
Look what he's done to my leg.
Get it.
Look, Sophie.
Oh dear.
Look what he's done to my leg.
Oh dear, mother. My heart aches.
The rats. Go get it. Get it, get it. It's very ratty. like he's bouncing.
So excited.
Mum!
Oh, just a second. Be quick.
Oscar!
Oh, you can't get down.
Oz!
Oh, do you want a hand? Do you want a hand?
Please.
There you go. There you go.
Oh. Tail, are you so excited? Toby. Toby, is your tail wagging? Is your tail wagging? Yeah. Oh, his little cute face. Hello.
Oh, you know what I haven't got? Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, crisis averted. Crisis averted.
I do.
Love his ears rubbed. Oh, love his ears rubbed. Oh! 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 Is that nice? Is that nice? Nice?
I was watching Starsky and Hutch before you came this morning.
I was.
I love that programme.
Auntie? Okay. What's this? So, another couch, but different setting this time. We are at my mother's. There is Darren. So it is about coming up to 5 o'clock. We've decided to stay for dinner, which is lovely. We will never pass up a free meal. So we've just been chilling in the garden. I've been doing some reading. I am on page, I've done quite a bit, 124. So I've done over 50 pages, Darren. Isn't that good? So yes, enjoying the book so far. We'll update you on some of my thoughts of it later. But just wanted to check in, let you know how the day was going. Anything you want to add, Darren? Did you have a nice time at the garden centre?
It was fantastic.
Darren loves the garden centre.
Yes, it was peaceful.
Oh, I'll just show you. Mum has a lovely selection of our wedding photos, didn't she? What did we do this for Christmas?
Yeah, one Christmas.
Yeah, we did one for my mum and dad, one for your mum, and one for my grandpa. Isn't it? There's our lovely wedding photos. Darren breaking the glass, being newlyweds. That's us at the little white chapel where my parents got married. Same as that one. Mum doing my dress. Lovely. Isn't it lovely, Darren?
It is wonderful.
So yes, I will check in you probably when we get home later. But yeah, we've had a nice day. We drove through the forest to get here, so that was nice.
Did you take any video?
I did take some videos, so they would have seen that. And yes, I'm just going to read some more of my book before dinner. So as you can see, we are back home now. We had dinner at my mum's and I'm just running a bath, and I thought I'd just quickly update you on my thoughts on the book. I am currently in page 179, so really quite a fast read. I'm hoping I'll finish it maybe either tonight or tomorrow. But I'm really enjoying this so far. So you've got the main two characters. You've got Kate, who's the journalist, and Rosemary, who's like an 80-year-old who visits the Slido all the time. It's been with her since childhood, and together they are trying to save this Lido from closing down. Obviously Kate is running a article on this in the local newspaper, but what is really nice is the friendship that her and Rosemary build, and how they bring out elements in each other that maybe had been suppressed, or they'd sort of just lost their way on. Kate is quite an anxious person, and I really enjoyed her portrayal of having panic attacks, because it shows that they can happen sort of anywhere and can be completely unexpected, and something like you don't even realise how it's been triggered. So I thought that was quite a good representation, and I've just liked to see their relationship grow. You also hear Rosemary, her life sort of growing up, meeting her husband as a young teenager, and you know, all the first love things like having sex for the first time, and all those like first intimate moments, and then them getting married and living life together, and the struggles of having children. So that's sort of a nice development of her background. But then you also get the little snippets, like I said, of different people that are part of the Lido, who have visited it, who appreciate it. So people that swim there, people that maybe have just gone on the off occasion, people that work there, and it just gives you maybe a couple pages about them, what they're doing there, why they're there, and a bit about their personal life, and that's really all you need. So far, like, they've not revisited any of those characters, but it's nice to, you sort of build that community aspect, which I think has been really nice in this book. So that's where I'm at so far with it. I will show you the 2 books that I've got this month, because I'm not going to do a proper book haul because I've only got 2 books. So this one Darren picked up for me. Apparently he had it on his list to get to me. He'd obviously seen it be advertised. I don't really know much about it, but it's Jordan B. Peterson, 12 Rules for Life, An Anecdote to Chaos. But I think Darren's always sucked into these like bestseller books. And then this one I picked up from Costco. Costco suckers me every time. I wasn't even going to get it, and then Darren put it in the trolley, so I'm blaming him for these 2 purchases this month. It's only $4.99, so. But this is The Librarian of Auschwitz, based on the true story of Dieter Kraus, and it's by Antonio Iturbe. Will be interested to read it. It has been on my to be read list, so when I saw it I was pretty excited to pick it up. So those are the 2 guys. So it is Sunday, and it is approximately 11 o'clock. We had a nice just chilled morning, just leisurely got up. Last night I did read quite a bit more of my book. I read quite a bit in the bath and then a little bit in bed. So I am on page 244, so I've got, I think, about 100 pages left to read of this, so I think I'll be able to do that hopefully in the next couple of hours today. But I thought I'd take advantage of, you know, the time I have and record a video. So I'm about to record my signed book collection. I know I've been quite heavy on like the book videos lately, but I think that's part of the route that I want to go down, is doing more book videos, because it's a big part of my life. So that will be coming up soon, so I'm going to jump on, do that, and then finish my book. And yeah, so we have booked tickets to go and see Rocket Man, which is the Elton John film, at our local cinema. It was really actually quite busy, I guess, because next week the kids are off, so obviously people are planning things and booking obviously to go to the cinema. The weather's not overly great today, so I think it has pushed a lot of people inside. So the only time we could get where it wasn't like super busy was 6 o'clock, so we're gonna have an early dinner, and then we'll go out to that and like get some popcorn. So that is what we're doing this evening. So just gonna chill for the day. And yeah, so I'm gonna do this video and I'll catch up with you in a bit. So I have just finished reading The Lido and I really enjoyed it. So it's about 1 o'clock, so I think I've been sat here for like 1 or 2 hours, like an hour and a half maybe. I've literally just finished the book and I gave it 5 stars. I thought it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it, especially towards the end. I think it showed such strength in the community and how you can take something that you might be losing and turn it into a good thing. I'm gonna obviously do a full May wrap up, so I'll talk about it in that video. I'm gonna have lunch now and then I'm gonna record that video, but I just wanted to give you first initial thoughts that I really enjoyed it. I loved how you sort of saw Rosemary and Kate grow, and how you saw Kate, you know, rekindle her relationship with her sister, and you saw how Rosemary was dealing, you know, still with the death of her husband. And I thought it was really charming and just really quite lovely, and it reminded me of my experience with West Ham's old football ground, and how that, you know, was a big part of all of our lives. The bowling ground, you would go to it as kids. It's where I first met Darren. We've had some amazing matches there. I used to go obviously with my dad and my cousin when I was younger, and it just reminded me how it's such a big part of your life, and unfortunately we couldn't save it. They did obviously sell it, knock it down, and it's now flats, which is unfortunate, but it's nice how in this story it does have that sort of bittersweet nice ending. So yeah, I enjoyed it, but that was sort of like what it reminded me of, and I wish like we could have done more to save our football ground, because like the Lido, it meant so much to us. So yeah, I'm gonna have lunch because I am quite peckish. I've got a blanket and everything. You can see all my knitting mess. This is like crafters filming room / office with a couch in here. So yes, I've just been tucked up here, so I'm going to have lunch. I'm going to come back up, film that video, and then I'm not sure, I might pick up another book. So I've just finished recording my wrap up for this month, so I think I'm just going to go chill on the sofa for a bit. Like I said, maybe finish up my knitting project, start a new one. I'm not sure. I don't want to pick up a book yet because I'm still sort of like in that nice stage after you've like just read a good book and you don't want to just like jump into something else. So yeah, so what's the time? It's 2 o'clock, so we'll be leaving sort of around like 5:30ish, I'd say, to go to the cinema. Yeah, so fairly quiet day today, but this is like a nice chill day. It's nice that I've done like all the housework Friday after work, so I don't have to worry about that. So this is what I'm wearing for the cinema, just nice, comfortable, and gonna keep me pretty warm if it's air conditioning, but if it's hot in there, I'm not gonna be too hot, if you get what I mean. The lip gloss I'm wearing is this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Focus. It's the colour 15, which is Lover. Ironic, seeing this going on like date night. So yeah, I think this dress is from Dorothy Perkins last year, and then my Lotta clogs, and then I'll just throw a jean jacket over it. So yeah, I really want to maybe get like another maxi dress for our holiday, because they're just like really nice and floaty and easy to put on. So yes, we're about to go, so I will check in with you probably when we come out afterwards and let you know what we thought. We have just got back from the cinema seeing Rocket Man, and I think we both thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes, it's very good, very enjoyable. It's like so basically it tells him about his drinking problem, drug addict at the time. Yes, it's a very good film.
It went sort of behind the scenes of like the stuff you would have read at the time of the newspapers. I think we were probably one of the youngest ones there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was good. They included like the music and it fitted well, and like the characters I thought were well chosen, especially was it Taron? Is that his name, who plays Owen? Was very good.
Also, I think there's potential to actually make it as a musical.
Yes, I would say so.
I think it wouldn't surprise me it'll become a musical one day. So
Yeah.
watch the space.
Yeah, Darren said it first.
So
But yeah,
I want my cut, by the way.
sure. But we're actually seeing Elton John next year.
November next year.
Yes, so that'll be exciting.
A very long time though.
This is a very long time away, but
We've got VIP tickets, isn't it?
very exciting. So yeah, that was a nice evening. We went to the earlier evening showing, which is unusual for us, but
Well, I looked. We tried to go this
it was so
afternoon.
busy.
There's hardly any seats, and then the later ones were really busy, and the only one we could get was the 6 o'clock one, which is pretty much full anyway. So
Yeah, it was very busy. So, but yeah, well worth going to see, I'd say.
yeah, definitely go again.
Well,
Well,
I don't know about that. When it comes out on Sky, maybe we'll watch it again.
I mean, I would recommend it to anyone.
Yes, we've recommended it especially to my parents, and yeah. Oh, little Darren. So that is all for now. I think I'm going to pick a new book to read, Darren. That's exciting.
That is
Have you read
exciting.
anything? As in your audiobook?
Not yet. Well, I've read.
Get
Well,
on.
you know what I've read anyway. I did start Tim Peake, and then I've not listened to it for a while.
Get on that. We are in anticipation of your next book review. Go on, everyone put in the comments, Darren, hurry up and finish listening to the book.
I will. It takes time for me because
You only ever listen to it in the car, really, don't you? You need to get
Yeah.
into it and then you'll be...
I think when I go on my next road trip with work, then I might. But I'm not too sure when it's going to be.
Well, I'm going to go pick my book, so...
Okay, Sophie.
Oh, help me up. Okay. Say bye, Darren.
Bye, guys.
Let's go find the book. Find the book. He's like such a weirdo.
Like a rocket man.
What was that?
Like a rocket man.
Nuts. Right. What shall we pick? I'm thinking off the top of my head maybe one of these ones. Or maybe this one, Cottage by the Sea. After reading the Lido, I'm sort of into this whimsical setting. So those two. What else have we got? I've got a lot to choose from. This is like all my stash down here. Or shall I read something a bit darker, switch it up? I'll come back to you when I decide. I have chosen to read Closed Casket by Sophie Helyn. This, I believe, was the first Poirot book that she wrote, so this should be interesting. Obviously, we can't compare it really to Agatha Christie, but just seeing what her take is really on it. And also, this lip stain thing that I put on is holding up really well. I was eating popcorn and drinking throughout, so yeah, if you're looking for long wear, they work to some extent. So it is Monday, it is a bank holiday, hence why I am still at home on this glorious day, and it's coming up to around midday. We have just been relaxing this morning. I did the leftover sort of chores that needed to be done around the house. I've been binge watching The Big Bang Theory. I'm pretty much nearly finished with season 9, which is where I sort of left off on the series. So hopefully from now on there'll be like newer episodes, to me at least. I haven't actually read any of my book yet, so I need to crack on with that, because I think once I get into it I'll read quite avidly. So yeah, I've been trying to do some knitting projects, but I just don't seem to be in the right frame of mind for them. Darren and I are actually going to pop out to the range in a minute, and we are going to look for these pin box frames. I literally just saw someone post them on one of the pin Facebook groups, and I was like, that is the perfect thing to display my pins. So I know I've been making sort of like my own banners and things like that, but I think this is going to be a really nice clean look for them. They're going to be behind glass, so they're not going to get dusty, and they're going to be better protected. I will show you what they look like. These, so they're only $13.99, and they are these like white shabby chic frames. They're like a shadow box, and they've got this fabric in them, but they are actually specifically for like pin boxes. So yeah, I want to get probably 4 of those just to start off, and then that sort of covers my main collection so far. I mean, obviously they're not cheap, but they're like fairly reasonable. So yeah, I'd want to get one for my Pocahontas collection, one for my Little Mermaid, one for Aristocats, and one for Mary Poppins. And then I will still use maybe my banners to showcase my smaller collections for now, but just so I can maybe get my main collections out. I think ideally I'd like to end up with maybe 6, but we'll see. So yes, hopefully they're going to be a nice size. I think they're going to be, and yes, so we're going to head out. Hopefully I'll find those. If not, I will just order them online. It's no big deal, but gets us out the house. And yeah, so we're going to go before we have lunch, and I will catch up with you in a bit, hopefully when I've got those pin boxes and I can show you what they look like and we can put them up together. So yes, that is that, and I will catch up with you in a bit. So we are back from the range, and we also did our weekly food shop. I've got a nice melon that I'm gonna cut up, aren't I? Yeah. Well, if I don't, Darren might have to help me.
Because I don't know how to cut things, she said.
Well, it's quite a big melon. Don't.
What?
We also got the frames. I got a slightly different one to what I saw online. They are grey. So I got 4 of those. I will show you in a minute. But they were slightly smaller, but $9.99. So I got 4 of those. Gonna have lunch because we're getting a bit irritable. And then, yeah, I will put up those frames. So I have cut the watermelon, and we get quite a lot. And that was like £2.50. So I'm very pleased with that. That will last us a week. And hopefully it stays nice and juicy. So I have completed the 4 boxes. So we have the Aristocats one, we have the Pocahontas and Miko one, the Little Mermaid one, and then the Mary Poppins one. So that's what they all look like. I think I'd like to get maybe a couple more, but I'm not sure whether to get the grey or the white ones, to put some of my other collections in. I wouldn't really say they're collections, but you know, I've got a few that I can sort of group together. I've got like a throwback collection, and yeah, and then obviously I want to get a little one for my non-Disney pins, except for the Club 33. Have I mentioned this? I think I have. So we've got things like the Heartbreak Hotel, Vegas, when we went to Dollywood, when we went to NASA, Riviera Maya. So yeah, I don't know if I want to put these up now or think about how I want to put them up, see if I want to get a couple more and then like fully lay it out. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a think. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go downstairs, read my book, and binge watch more of The Big Bang Theory. But yeah, I'm pleased to have them sorted, and it's nice to see them fully displayed in all their glory now. I would say, obviously, the magnets on these are not that strong, and the padding in them, although it feels quite cushiony, is not that thick. So I could tip this forward and the heavier ones are going to fall out probably. So just to bear in mind, they're not the most stable, but I think they'll be fine once they're hung up. So it is about 5:30 and we have been just relaxing. That has been the motto of this weekend. Darren's just making dinner. I have read some of my book finally. I am on page 36, chapter 4. Enjoying it so far. We've just been introduced to the main lead of the book and obviously Poirot. But yeah, enjoying the writing so far, so it looks promising for the rest of the book. I have imported the footage to my laptop and have finished one video. I'm just about to update my little notebook with what needs doing this week, and like some work related things. We want to get to the gym this week. We have reinstalled our gym membership and I've got new gym gear, and we're definitely back on that bandwagon, and I'm trying to eat healthier but it's not going very well. To the end of the evening where I am about to get ready to get into bed. I have read some more of my book this evening. I'm currently on page 81 and I'm probably going to read some more in bed. Really into this book now and sort of flying through the chapters really. I find it's a very easy writing to read through. So yeah, enjoying that. So I'm gonna just get myself ready for bed and I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you've enjoyed coming along this weekend, seeing what I've been reading and seeing, you know, what just a general weekend vlog is like for us. If you'd like to see more vlogs, then leave me a comment down below, and yeah, obviously the more I do, the more practice I'm gonna get at doing vlogs and vlogging in public, that sort of thing. So I will end it here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys!